Well, I was trying to knock out a video before the rain started, but didn't get that done. At least it's warmer, though. It's not cold and wet, just wet now, which that's fine, because spring is springing. Leaves on the trees. So this video, starts with the World War II Museum in New Orleans. And didn't get a ton of video, mostly pictures. You'll see. Anyway, a lot of voiceover in this one too, so enjoy that, because you know I will. Okay, bye. The World War II Museum in New Orleans. Go to this. I can't wait to go back. Both of my granddads were in World War II. One was in the Pacific on an aircraft carrier like that, so probably had to read that book too. And then other granddad was over in Europe. But this is such a cool museum for any history buff, and it's a great little time capsule of what was going on in the 40s, because I don't know if you guys know, but it was hectic. The propaganda was cool for me, because this is kind of when they were starting to use propaganda heavy as a form of controlling populations, and boy, they've come a long way with that, huh? She'd make a good president, way better than Hillary. A lot of guns there too. I only put that one picture in, but of course a lot of weapons, which was neat. There's us with Ike, one of the great presidents, warned us of the military-industrial complex. There I am chatting it up with Freddie. But just a cool facility. The whole place is really neat. And yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to go back. But yeah, you guys should check it out if you're in New Orleans. Another comic moving to Austin. Me and Mom had a day to ourselves, which was nice. We dorked around the French Quarter. She took me to a yarn shop. I didn't know yarn was so expensive, man. There's some really pricey yarn out there. So I did the yarn shop, then drug her over to the LaLaurie mansion, or as I like to call it, the murder house. Yeah, Madame LaLaurie did some horrible things in there back in the 1800s. You guys should look it up if you're not familiar. It was gnarly. We had a lovely day. And then I actually got stuck in New Orleans an extra day because of rain. Duh. Go figure. So loaded up the bike. There's Brent with his Go Birds shirt. And then, yeah, so he was taking pictures. So I was trying to put the pictures in to where it lined up with my video. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Like talking to Ma about the bike. Oh, she's got such a great smile. And then Brent takes a picture. Hey! And then back to me, Mom saying something about being careful, I'm sure, you know, blah, blah, blah. In the rain, and the whatever. Throw my leg over, wave. Oh, picture. Say bye one more time to them. Later. And then fire that thing up and head down the road, man. Because I want to get home. I want to get back to Brooklyn. I've been gone for, 2 months at this point. So, out the dope. And then my plan on the way back is to stay off the interstates the whole way. And that worked out pretty good for me. So, yeah, just cut through New Orleans because I wanted to go across Lake Ponchatrain. Because I had never been across Lake Ponchatrain, so wanted to check that off the list. And at the time, I didn't realize it, but so on this trip, I went on the first and third longest bridges in the country, with an extra added tidbit for the Lake Ponchatrain one. I'll tell you here in a second. So yeah, this is lovely New Orleans. And then this was crazy. That was because the lady that was talking to me in my ear with the directions told me there was a traffic circle coming up. And I was like, yeah, but we're on the...
It is a traffic circle. Hot damn. It's a traffic circle in the sky.
There you go. Never seen that before.
Causeway Boulevard North. Wow, that's the craziest thing I've seen.
That is a little bit of exaggeration. Not the craziest thing I've seen. You know, I've been to Mexico and your mom's place.
Oh. Okay, here we go. We're going over Lake Punchatrain. This is kind of crazy, man. I don't like being on boats where you can't see land, and I'm guessing when we're in the middle of this lake, I'm not gonna be able to see much land. I don't see no land over there. All right, now I'm starting to get a little worried. Look at that pelican. I don't see land, man. Wait, is that, no. 12 miles in. This is more nerve-wracking than the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge. I'll tell you that. Because at least there you got like trees and stuff, even though it's swamp. This is just nothing. It's like being on a sucky cruise ship. Love me 2 times, baby. Twice today. Singing Bitchin' Camaro, not The Doors, by the way. Oh, I think that's land. All right, update. That is land. 20 miles. Yeah, it's been hot. Dang, dude. Well, that's another first for me on this trip. I have never been across this bridge. I've been on every inch of I-10 and all over the country, but never been across Lake Punchatrain, so there we go. Boom. Did it. Done Dundee. Back in some piney woods. Oh, we're in Mississippi now, by the way. That was the border. I don't feel any stupider though. So you don't get stupid just because you're in a state that's last in education. Little rainbow.
So I didn't get a whole lot of video for most of the ride back because I was just hoofing it, trying to make time. I just kept looking at the weather, getting colder and nastier in New York. You know, and this is after Christmas at that point, so I was just trying to get home as soon as possible. So sorry for not a lot of video of the ass end of the trip, but meh. I've been on the road for 4 days straight. I'm ready to be home. Almost. We're almost there. I'm in South Boston, Virginia, which is not like South Boston, Massachusetts at all, except for probably the same amount of racists. That's it. So I'm going to try to make it to Baltimore, north of Baltimore today. More hours today, less tomorrow. Also, totally Winnie the Pooh in it right now. You're welcome. She was a little testy this morning starting, but that's reasonable because it's cold. But yeah, so no camera on the helmet today because I can't work the button with those gloves. So sorry, no camera shots. Whatever. But sunny day. Hopefully it doesn't get super windy, super cold before I get to where I'm heading. Okay, bye. Okay, well, it got cold and windy those last 2 days, like butt puckeringly so. Yeah, a Triumph Bonneville in the wind isn't fun, but made it back to Brooklyn. Yes, you're welcome. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming along with me on that ridiculous journey all the way down to Texas and back. That was a lot of fun. And fun things in store ahead. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe I still have the Bonneville, maybe I don't. So yeah, that'll be coming up soon. Okay, thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Bye.
You guys can go back to being vegetables.